debate continues over how to conduct war. Here now, Fox News analyst Ellis Henican. So Stewart was right to apologize, right? Or would you have stood by that Harry Truman's a war criminal?
No, it's dumb sloganeering on a complicated
You don't believe President Truman was a war criminal?
I don't, and he was right to say so.
Do you know how many civilians President Truman was responsible for killing?
Oh, well, Truman was responsible for killing?
Do you know how many?
In the bombing, a couple of 100,000. It was a horrific.
More than 500,000.
Yeah, horrific. And there's some later years, cancer, probably. It was a deeply...
But he's not a war criminal, President Truman. Dropped the bomb on civilians, no military installations.
Here's what I was saying.
No. Just want to stay on Harry for a minute.
I want to say Harry.
You don't believe he's a war criminal?
I would not use the term war criminal.
You would. What would you use?
I would say that it's a deeply morally troubling decision, and any decent person ought to be morally racked by it. But I wouldn't use the word I would use the word war criminal.
Okay. Well, he saved, while maybe 500,000 civilians died, he saved a couple of million lives, because if we had invaded, we would have had to kill more people than that, and I wouldn't be here. My father would have been killed.
That's an unknowable, because we don't know what would have happened.
It was knowable because the invasion was underway. In fact, my father was on a ship on the way to Japan, so it wasn't unknowable.
Well, if history had been different, something else might have happened. Here's what I would say, though, is that it was a morally very difficult decision. I hope that we never have to make it again, and we ought to devote our attention to making sure we never do.
War is hell, okay? And so are ideological arguments that are based on theory. So let's take it to Barack Obama.
Go ahead.
Now, I've never been able to understand this. Barack Obama says no waterboarding, no cold rooms, nothing other than the Army Field Manual, which is you can't even raise your voice in interrogation. That's now the official U.S. policy when a person is captured. That's the official U.S. policy. Okay, now, at the same time, Barack Obama is bombing villages in Pakistan where children and women are being blown to pieces because they have a location of terrorists in the village. Can you explain that to me?
Well, sure. They're all morally hazardous decisions. But what I want to do is...
No, can you explain what I just said?
Because in one case you're saying these are people that we have in our captivity, that we have some responsibility for how we treat them as long as we hold them
We don't have responsibility for the people in that village?
We have a different calculation as to what we do in the battlefield, a different as to how we treat the collateral damage of war. My plea to you is let's address them all in moral terms.
Would you bomb the villages in Pakistan?
I would make a decision time after time, and I would ask myself the same kind of calculation that Harry Truman made. Do the results of it, do the alternatives of it, what's better, what is going to cause more loss of life?
But this is an easy question that even you can get.
None of these are easy questions.
No, you're the commander-in-chief,
if you think these are easy questions, you haven't thought about them.
They're easy for me, because when I fight a war, I want to fight to win. And I'll do what it takes to win,
do you care about
short of atrocities.
Damage?
Of course I care about it.
Of course you do.
But here's the equation. They come in, as they do every day, and they say, we have a location for a Taliban commander. It's in a village. There are women and children in the village.
Who might be hurt.
Do I get the order? Do I get the order from President Henican to send the drone in?
I mean, depending on the particulars, maybe so. You have to calculate. No, you have to calculate how reliable the intelligence is, how horrific the damage is. Well, then you go get him. You go get him. I have no trouble with that. That's war.
If the babies and the women are killed, it's okay.
No, it's not okay, but it's something that we are moral.
You can live with it.
It's a moral hazard we are willing to live with.
You can live with it.
Under those specific circumstances.
You can live with that.
Under some circumstances, yes.
Okay. Now, in the same war, you pick up a guy, one guy, and he knows information about other people who will die.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
The same intelligence that said to you, President Henican, we have a guy in a village, says this. He knows this stuff. Then we waterboard him to get it out of him.
So you just made an argument for torture. Are you comfortable with that?
You made an argument for killing women and children in a village.
No, I'm saying, listen, you
made the same argument.
Absolutely not. I don't want to be an extreme pacifist, and I don't want to be a barbarian. Reasonable people are between the two of those things, and we make tough moral judgments in situations.
There is no reason in war.
You want to be a barbarian?
There is no reason in war.
Of course there is.
You fight to win. No, you fight to win.
You fight a just war with just means to win.
Okay, I just want the people to know.
Yes.
In Ellis Henican's just war, he drops bombs on villages that kill women and children.
Given what the alternatives are.
But he won't waterboard a guy who knows of about a heinous plot.
Decent people, Bill O'Reilly, will do some things and not other things. There are lines that we draw, and you draw the lines.
I draw them, but not in this case.
Way over here.
With a doctor standing there, and with a time limit on the waterboard, and I think it's going to save lives. I think that's a much easier decision than to drone the women and children.
Well, I'm glad
much easier.
I am glad you're troubled by the other one, but I think you need to address some of the moral consequences of this one. Because
Ellis Henican,
judged by our actions, sir.
Now, this is what I want to ask you at home. Who would you rather have in charge of the war? This guy or me?
Whose values
That's all I want.
Give up?
When you email me tomorrow,
stand for anything.
Ellis, you got to shut up or I have to touch your mic. Shut up or I have to touch your mic. Shut up or I have to touch your mic. Shut up or I have to touch your mic. When you email me tomorrow, you want him or you want me in charge of your safety?
Yeah, right.
But
the wolves are like a hound. That's why I had to cut you down. You run with the wolves.
Shut up or I have to touch your mic.
Yeah, right.
Shut up or I have to touch your mic.
Yeah, right.
Down.